Your turn. You can do that one. Already, today's the big day. And then what I mean by the big day is we have just enough aluminum and we have just enough material. As you've seen us put the patterns on there yesterday, we have just enough material to do everything. And one mess up, it's over. And the reason being it's over is because we have to go get more material, or we have to go get more metal, or we have to do something other than we've done. We basically, me and Jolene tried one piece. It worked out good. We just tried the small one in the corner there. We got it glued on, a piece of aluminum on the outside, materials glued on that side. Let's go for it. Jolene's going to have to help me because this is it's a tedious thing, and we want to do it right. We want to get the metal laid on right. We want to get it glued right. We want to do everything right, and the only reason being is we only have enough material to do it once. And if we mess up, that means we have to start all over again with cutting the aluminum, going to get material, the whole bit. Wish us luck. Come on, baby, let's do it. Let's do it. So I've got the metal cut for the front piece of the roof. We got the metal cut for this section of the roof. We got 2 pieces cut for the back. This would go on the back on this side. We got that done. We do not have the ones cut for the quarter windows yet. And we do not have the ones rolled for here yet. And I feel like maybe them are the ones to show you us doing because they're going to be the most difficult. These ones I scored with an X-acto knife, bent the metal, and it comes apart. I'll actually probably do some more of that so you get to see it, but basically let's cruise, baby. Let's do it. So we've got these 2 patterns and the 2 patterns for the roll right there is where we do not have completed yet, and we're going to do them right in front of your very eyes if everything goes well. If everything does not go well, that means we start all over again. Are you ready, sweetheart?
Yeah, I'm just showing the scoring.
Jolene's showing you a little bit there, just so you know and we all know how we're doing it. So I guess the first step is for me and Jolene to take off the metal of the roof. Which side? You want this? You take the other side.
Okay.
Let's do this. So we've got our aluminum cut. We're going to flop it over because we want to glue it on the white side. We're going to turn it on, lay it on this. No, actually, let's lay it on the metal, on the material first. And Jolene knows how to do it just as well as I do, so it's going to be. We had the long end up there, so we'll turn it around. We had a certain way we had the metal laid on there, and we want to make sure that we do the exact same thing because one wrong move and it's over. I'd like to lay it right on that.
I need to go your
way.
way.
Yeah.
You want to?
I want to see that big circle. Big circle.
Yeah.
Right there.
Okay.
Bring it right up to that, if you can. Okay. What we've done on the first one is we laid it down like that, and then we know where to spray the glue. We're spraying glue on both pieces, and the reason being is, if you want to take it up just a little bit further on that, and the reason being is, if you've ever had a roof liner come down, it's a curse. Like it's not what a person wants is the roof liner to come unstuck. And it's hard to get it back in place. And the aluminum was a little bit fussy cutting it. Don't want to bend it, basically. Don't want to bend it. So we're going to glue both sides of the aluminum. One side of the aluminum and one side of the material. I'm coming over to, I won't say it, get you from behind. I did say it, didn't I?
You did.
Now, we've only got one shot at this, and we want to do it right. So, I'm going to flip that metal off. We can just lay that pattern on top of that there. I've got my backside showing already. Let's do that. That's fine. Yep, do that. Just so we don't get no glue on it, I guess. I'll just set this on there like that. So we get no glue on that. And anything there, maybe a piece of Bristol board down there, cardboard down there. We can put on that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to glue both of it. This stuff says to let set until you can touch it with your, like I said, finger, knuckle, or whatever. But let it touch it that way, and then till it's dry. I've already shooken this stuff up good. Just want to make sure I get it all. The reason being is we do not want it to come down. Nobody wants a headliner coming down. I don't think. I don't. Do you?
No.
Come on now there, Mr. Glue Gun. This is not something that we do every day, but you know what? If you don't try it, you'll never know how to do it. If you don't try it. You'll never know. That was pretty good. I can't tell, really, to be honest with you. I think that's pretty well got it, eh?
Yeah.
Right now we're going to do the material. I'm going to pass this over to you so you can do that side, okay?
Okay. Where's the other one?
What's that?
Should I get the other one going?
No, we'll empty this one first if you don't mind. Jolene wants to two-time it. I'm going to get that down there a little bit. Go for it. Just kind of spray it like you're spraying a spray gun. Yeah. You might have to hold it up like this. Yeah, hold it up like that more. Boy, you put more glue on than I did. All right, huh? That's good though. She's better at it than I am. Oh, a little bit on, see where that, yeah, just do that a little bit. You give that back to me because you did your side better than I did mine. Well, it looks better. For me, from my side it does. Just put a little bit more on. Can't hurt it, or I don't think it can. Now, we're going to let that set. What? Let that set for 30 seconds, it says. Can you count to 30? I should do my push-ups right now, and that way they're all done. So just going to wait, and then we're going to flop that bad boy over. We're going to keep it inside the tape because that's where it fits. Hold it down, and hopefully it stays good. The other piece stayed decent. We don't want no wrinkles in it. If we can get no wrinkles in it, that'd be fantastic. And it's probably not the right place to be doing it where it's all dirty and, you know, like, it is what it is. We're doing with what we have. The only thing that I'm kind of nervous of with the roof is this part right here. It should be fine, and if it's not fine, what I'll do is I'll bend another piece of aluminum, put another piece of aluminum on it to make it more rigid. Also, on this roof, I took and bought a lacquer clear coat spray bomb, and I clear coated all the underneath of it, and the reason being is I want that luster in there inside when the material goes on. Also, you don't want to, you know, get it dirty. It'll easily get dirty inside if you're messing around with it. The roof goes on A1, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All the pieces are cut except these pieces I said and the two side pieces, and we'll do that with you. Jolene's going to touch her knuckle on that. Sticky or is it wet?
It's tacky. I'm sorry.
You jammed her knuckle on there, didn't you? Huh?
It's not transferring.
Okay, let's do it.
That's sticky.
That's sticky still? Not transferring on her?
No, it's not.
Okay, let's do it. Now, this is kind of, I'm gonna do my side. Just a second now, let me do my side, and then you can lay on your side. Actually, we want to do on the circles, remember?
Yeah.
The second touched it already.
It's touched in the middle, honey.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
All right. Messed up already. Messed up already. Let's just pull this aside a second. Let's get this laid out flat. Damn it. Alrighty.
This doesn't seem like it's flat there.
All right, push her down then, baby. Okay, so we got it wrong already. Damn it. Let's just do this. Can we lay this?
This was like on
Right
the
on the money?
edge. Yeah. Like the way you taped it.
Okay,
I feel like it'd be easier
Yes.
to line that up.
let's do that. Line up. You're lined up, are you? I'm lined up.
I feel good.
Are we going for it? Going for it. Good call, sweetie pie. Good call. Good call. I'm hoping for no wrinkles. Good call. Jolene called it there. How you doing, baby? We're hoping for no wrinkles there. What?
Yeah.
That's what we're hoping for. You're gonna come over and do my side, are you?
Pushing it out.
Yeah. Alright. I don't know if I put your knees on it, just because if you dent the aluminum. I don't know if you'll dent it being on the...
Denting.
No, being on the... I'm just hoping. All we're hoping for, or what I'm hoping for, is no wrinkles. That's what we're hoping for, no wrinkles. I've got an X-acto knife. I put that bad boy right over here. I went down to the store to get some staples and I couldn't read the label on the staples and know even what size I got. I had no idea. Alrighty. I'm gonna cut this one free. I'm gonna cut it free. And all we can hope for is no wrinkles. Never thought of that either. That little small piece was easy peasy, but this one here is a little different. See, look. And if it has got a wrinkle in it, I've got a few myself. Got a few myself. I don't want to do that. Yeah. I think I'm going to cut this off because it's just I don't know, just look better. I think it will. Air compressor. Yeah. Keep your fingers crossed. Beautiful. Beautiful. You are, Joey. Beautiful. Awesome. That's what we wanted. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Number one, or number two, sorry, but that is number two. So basically that piece is going up here. We have a couple clamps there that would hold it in place. I'm not sure with the staples yet. Do not know everything about this What's going on here yet? Do not know. Positively for sure, do not know. That's a part of doing something you've never done before, is not knowing. I think we're going to come this way just a little bit.
Looks nice.
Does it look nice? Awesome. Just what I was thinking. All right, what we'll do is we'll go, let's do another one. That went well. Let's take this off. Don't need that no more. That bad boy, we'll need it maybe to spray around it maybe. Just leave it right up here. Also, just figuring out which side to do things on, you know. It's like Jolene said, we want to cut the aluminum so we can have all the aluminum on the outside. We didn't want an aluminum piece and a white piece, and you know, it does not matter, but it does for visual. It's almost like when I put spot welds on a piece of metal. I try to keep them distanced apart the same, and the reason being is so it looks good. It would not matter if we had a white piece out and an aluminum piece. It would not matter, but it looks better.
Yeah.
And Jolene picked up on that very first thing, and that's good. Because it makes a difference. So if you had a customer and you come in, you would want... I'm kind of wondering, does it matter if we take that piece off the very end, or...
That long piece? Yeah.
It does?
I would
We couldn't
say.
take it off right there?
I guess you could.
Do we want to play that game?
Yeah.
You're going to have to put that down, if you will, please, and just give me a hand. And the reason I want you to give me a hand is to help me haul the material up where it needs to be and that sort of stuff, if you will, please. And thank you. We have a tanning bed in the house, and I went tanning last night. And I got a burn, aren't I?
Yep.
Huh? I've had a tanning bed in the house for probably 10 years, and I haven't been in I just haven't gone in it. Sometimes it's nice to get a tan. Jolene's got a tan all the time. Hers is not from the tanning bed, it's usually from the outdoors, but if you want to pull that off, and then we'll get this pulled up and get this laid out right, and pull this up here.
Dirty.
Yep, that's fine, we'll blow it off after. We'll get this laid out. I'm not sure where we're going with on the picture that we had.
Can you pull it your way?
Yep. I don't want to get in the glue.
I think we are in the glue.
Are we? Okay, let's get done the glue then. We'll blow it off after with the blowgun. Pull that piece
There we go.
we may as well stick with the program, have we not? Or
I would say. That long piece was down here when we mapped it out.
it was. I'm just kind of wondering if we can. It'd be nice to
Do you want
do the small piece there
Yeah.
and get that done.
Yeah.
I just want to check and see if this one here, actually, let's do this. Let's move that piece. Just put that on top of that one. Just set it on top of that, it'd be fine. Yeah. So take this piece. Let's lay this piece on. Just see what's going to happen. If we set it here, does it ruin us from getting another one of those?
Yeah, it does.
It does. But it ruins it up. All right, let's just set our patterns again. Maybe we can do that one there.
We want to match up the lines, do we not, for that side?
We do.
So
We do.
I would.
Let's just do what we had done before.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So this one's going down here. We're going to put this one down here. Okay, and then we'll stay away from that for a minute. So we're going to glue. We had that. We'll just go with the two circles up there. You pull that up there to your two circles, your two big, large circles.
There.
And we'll go. Let's go in here with the small circle if we can. Or it looks pretty good. Let's just put it up tight as possible because it's halfway on each circle. Let's just make it straight. Just take it that way.
Which way?
This way. This way. We'll just take it over as straight as we can.
To
Further.
the small circle?
Do you want to leave the small circle? Or you want to keep going more just in case we? Because it looks like it's halved all the way. Does it not?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just take it up so it's straight. Just pick it up first as we can. I'd say right there would be the one. Wouldn't you?
Whatever.
Okay, well, let's do that. Or let's turn it around. This is the straightest edge on this side.
Right.
Let's put it as straight as we can along that edge. There, perfect. Good. Take some tape and run around it.
I think it was easier when we applied that with the glue to match it up with the
Yes,
tape corner.
right. I was thinking that exact same thing. It was a great idea. A great idea. No, that was a fantastic idea. And just putting the tape on here allows us to put the piece right back where it should be. All right, we'll flop that bad boy over. Over here, we'll glue it over here. I've got the glue. I'm going to do, if you want to set maybe one of those things on that. Set that on that. Just trying to stand the can up best I can, but get the most glue out of it I can. But now I'm just going to do the edges. Your turn. You can do that one if you like. I've got coffee left. Ha! Did I give you an empty can? I'll get the other one shaken, ready to rock and roll. Right over to the edge of it. Oh.
What?
There you go. Hopefully you get that one done, and then we'll be sure to have enough. Just putting lots of glue on, that's good. We know the headliner's not going to fall. You want to spray a little glue on that, where that is?
Right here?
No, right here.
Oh.
Just spray a little bit on that. Yep. Share with me. Gonna hold them up straight and get them. Got lots of glue on it, got lots. You want some on your clothes?
No.
Oh, come on. You're not allowed to smile. So we'll just let that set for a second. Things are going really good right at the present moment. I probably shouldn't keep saying that, but what we're going to do is we're going to do what Jolene said, is flop it up, match it up in the corners, lay it out. We should be hunky-dory. Should be hunky-dory. I'm just going to go over here and take a look at this because I want to. That looks good. Huh? I likey. Mm-hmm. Looks good. And if this does not work, what happens is you learn from what happens or what your mistake was or what went wrong, and then you do it again. That's what you do when you build a car. If something does not work, you do it again. And to think that it gets done the very first time, the right, every time, that'd be, yeah. That's not the way it goes, is it? That's not the way it goes. Not transferring. Yeah, we'll just wait a couple seconds here and we'll put it on. And then we'll have number. We'll have number 3 done. Alrighty, you want to stick that a sticker on. You want to do it with the camera? I put the camera down, please. I know you're good, but I know you're good. What's wrong, sweetheart?
I thought the camera's gonna fall.
Oh, let's get the corner on.
Corner to corner.
Yep, on my corner. Got her?
Yep.
I don't think we're gonna have to. We're stuck. We're stuck. Perfect.
I think we're a little bit on the tape.
That's okay.
Okay.
We got a 1/2 inch that we're not visible because of the wood, right? Awesome. That went well. I think that the best idea is the outlining of the material with the tape. That's the best idea I'm thinking that anybody would want to do. I go easy on that, sweetheart. That aluminum is very thin. You probably put a crease in it with your hand. It's that thin, but see what happens. See, like, no, it's just this. Alrighty, let's take this off. Let's do a cut. I could have went probably a little thicker aluminum, but just kind of, this was easy to get. Just right down the hardware store. It's basically, can I say it's light? Very, very, very light. Easy to cut, I guess. We'll find out when I cut them round pieces. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do that. We thought we might do it on the Beverly shear, but the Beverly shear generally leaves a stretch mark at the edge of the metal. What I mean by stretch mark, it just bends it a little bit sometimes. My razor blade is getting probably a bit dull. Don't want to do that, do I? Probably should put another one in, just to make sure. Might have another one here, and I do. It's funny how many different tools you have to do something. Not funny, but you know, just to do this, you need an X-acto knife. You should have tape, glue. That's already cut. I'll cut that one here in a second. I'm going to cut this piece here. May as well, while it's right there. Didn't have any scissors to cut this material, so this is what we decided to do. And the X-acto knife is working out really good. I've got the aluminum to follow, which makes it kind of bulletproof. Kind of, I said. Just going to take that off. It's funny, we had the first one, and there's a couple stragglers going. Joey said, burn them off. I don't want to do that, I don't think. But that's usually what you do on a pair of pants or shirt or anything like that. Just light a lighter. Probably would burn them off. Now let's turn this one over and see what it looks like. Fantastic. A little bit dirty going on. Let's blow it off. we'll want to blow it off and have it clean before we apply it. And the reason being is it'd be hard to clean while it's on there. Clean it now, and then we'll be happy.
Right there.
What's that, speed pipe?
Can you blow right there?
I can. Jolene is getting fussy. But that's how you do a good job, is becoming fussy. Not fussy, just paying attention to everything. No wrinkles in it. That's really good. Awesome. Excellent.
You want to lay it on?
I'm going to, but I just want to blow more off. Not sure which way this one goes. If you want to lay that on there. And then we're on there like so.
Maybe the other way.
It's long, is it?
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's not matching up.
That's fine. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I cut this one a little bit long, and the reason being, but I do know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I cut this one a little bit long because it seemed to be a bit short on the edge, and we're going to staple it down. But yeah, there's a certain way it marks.
Yeah.
Get out of the way.
That's better.
Can you go over your way? Good. Beautiful. Look at that now, would you? Huh? Hickory dickory dock. We need some more. All right, we got this piece done. Take that out of there. We'll probably use that piece to hide for the glue. You happy with it?
Yeah.
That was quick. Yeah. Yeah, that was quick. Now, now we've got 2 round pieces. I haven't got the metal cut for them yet. I haven't got the metal cut. Let's do the small piece if we can. And the small piece worked right there, did it not? Or do we have a picture of it?
Yeah, well, it did.
You what? It'll work right here?
Yes.
Okay. Nope. It would, but.
We should line it up where we cut the last one, shouldn't we?
Okay, let's do this. Can you pull that material just that way, just a little tiny bit? Yep, just a little bit. It's not on the glue, is it? Or is it? You pull it go that way just a little bit. Get it off the glue. There we go. All right. Now we'll do this one again. Now.
You want to match up those circles, don't you?
We did the bottom of the circles. So we went just like that. I'm going to take and get my tape. I like to hold that down, but hold that down. Slide behind it. Nope. Full cam would do a better job. More weight. This can's not empty yet, is it? I know it's getting close, but I wonder if it matters. Doesn't seem like it matters, but gotta like it when I'm just gonna lay this top like that, and we'll do a piece of metal on top like that, and then I'm gonna spray it. Just stand the cam at best I can, let it go on there the best I can. Nailed her. Let it set for a few seckies. Should be good. We got 1/4-inch staples, and they're just, well, they're 1/4 inch. They're very, well, you can see how deep that's going to go in. We don't need it to go in the wood deep. We just need it to go in through the material into the wood. And if it does not go in all the way, I'll probably just end up, we'll do one piece at a time. We'll hit it with a hammer. How much time are we at?
35.
We got time. We might get all these covered and maybe a first piece tacked on. I'm not sure. These pieces have to be cut out of the aluminum. Now what I did there is I took the x-acto knife. I don't know if Jolene showed that or not. You score the aluminum and then you bend it. It's almost like gyprock, but it's almost like gyprock. You score it on one side, hit it, and bend it over. Did not have anything long enough to cut these, so it was difficult somewhat to bend that metal and not wrinkle it. Because I did one spot, I got a little wrinkle in it. And lucky for me, I just kind of moved on and used it for the other side. But you can see a little wrinkle in that. When I bent that, it bent that, wrinkled that, and I didn't want that. I don't know if you can see it on that white side very easily, but have to be careful. And I learnt that, so I decided to make sure I scored it enough to make it work, or to make it work. The choice of the material was fairly quick. We just kind of went in and seen it and went with it. Just kind of reminded us of a 50s thing, I guess, or an earlier date thing. Hope we're not getting glue on that, but if we are, I don't think it's sticking to it though. Hope not. I hope not. Yeah, I'm thinking that this is pretty well ready to rock and roll. That's what it says to do. It says to touch it with your knuckle on the directions. And if it does not, come off on your knuckle, well, then you should be fine. Let's do it. We're going to do it anyways. We got room there where it's on the tape, and the reason we got room there is because it's a 1/2 inch. We're going all the way over on top of that, so that material is going to be in between the aluminum and that, and over here and down there. And if I mess this one up, I'll have to take all the blame, won't I, Jolene? Mm-hmm. You didn't help me on this one, did you? No. I'll have to take all the blame. Take that x-acto knife right there. Yes. If you've ever cut yourself with an x-acto knife, it's not fun. No, there's no forgiveness. Cut myself plenty of times. Not paying attention. Cutting towards myself. Just being silly. Not silly, but nothing silly about it. Just wasn't paying attention. Didn't want that, but okay, everything's good. Everything's good. We're getting sticky on the, you know what I mean? Sticky a little bit. We'll have to pull that back. We'll pull the back here in a minute. So we've got this one looking good. Just want to shear that off. Fantastic. Fantastic. Let's just blow that off. Make sure it's clean. And if me and Jolene can put a headliner in this thing, I'm thinking that it's going to cause less work for the person that's going to cover it. I haven't called Floyd yet, so I'm going to leave it as a person. If you're watching Floyd, I'm going to be calling. Floyd done a fantastic job on the 50. He did so. All right, you want to put that down, we'll pull that just back a little bit. I've got to cut some aluminum to get prepared to do the rest. We'll just pull this back a little bit. There we go. That's good enough. Just get it back a little bit so it's not in the glue. Alrighty, I've got a pattern here for, I just want to make sure this works. Center. That was the pattern. I'm pretty sure that worked out pretty decent. I probably could go a little bit longer than that, and the reason being is it's some short on that part, you know what I mean? There's not much there. I didn't allow much. So I'm going to give myself a little bit more. I'll make that a little bit longer. And that's basically the same thing on that one. So I'm going to turn that over. Does not matter, but we'll make them a little bit longer, and we'll take the length and put it out that way. I've only got that much on there, and it's not much, is it, sweetheart? Alrighty, so let's do this. I'm going to cut this stuff in the shear because I can. That sounds like a good reason to cut it in shear to me. Yeah. Lay this down. This stuff was rolled up in a ball, so it wants to curl up on me, it does. You see a little bend mark there? We don't want that. We don't want that bend mark there. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to put the straight edge. I'm going to leave a little bit. That's the extra length I'm going to leave. I got a pencil over there. I'm probably going to have get Jolene to help hold one end. Not sure. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the material on and then bend it after. I think. Because I would never be... Yeah, that's what I'll do. What I'll do this. Actually, I'm going to take this line first. And then I'm going to do this line. That's where I'm going to cut it off. And I'm going to do this line.
You'd have to flip that line.
Flip it. Just I'm going to use, I wonder if I should,
No.
I should write center on one of these, shouldn't I not?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. C for Chad.
But
What? I just left a little length. It doesn't. We left a little length on each end, so.
yeah, no, but I'm just saying that pattern has to be flipped.
Okay, just a second. Let me get this line here done, and then we'll talk, so I can take the time to understand what you're saying. Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Now there's our two pieces of metal. Now this is center.
Yeah, but
pattern. That's what it wants. Look at this. That's center, just like that.
No, you flipped. The C goes on the back side.
No, because I marked it on this side. See where I marked it at half? So I traced it on this side.
What I'm saying, can I see that for a sec?
Yep.
This back here was put on this way with the C right there, and then you flipped it. So if
Yes.
we want,
So this one's okay.
yeah, that one's okay. But if we want the metal side, the aluminum, you have to flip that pattern.
This one.
Yeah. So
This one's good.
yeah, this one has to be flipped.
Okay, we'll flip it after I.
Do you know what I'm saying?
We got enough metal. I made it long, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I'm just like, it's going to change that outer line. This line that you traced. It should.
Ah, I see. I left metal. Yeah. Yeah, okay. This one won't do. I'm gonna do this. Did I leave enough metal? Should I bring this one down? Yes, I'll do that. I'm gonna do this. This one I'm gonna leave like that. And then I'm gonna do this. Because that's just, that leaves me a little bit longer, does it not?
Yep.
And we're saying good call.
So just crossing your other one.
No.
Okay. So that.
So this one's getting crossed out.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that line. We'll take that line. And this one here, let's do this again. Just because you got me on focus. You got me on camera, I mean. So, that's center. And that just gives it a little bit more at the other end, just like that one.
Mm-hmm.
Good. All right. So, center's on this side.
Yeah.
Cut that off. All right, let's go do it. So I'm going to carry this metal down and we're going to cut it in the shear because it cuts way too easy compared to trying to cut it with the X-acto. If I can hit something, I will. The best I can. Now, and on that line, can't see. Are you able to catch that metal so it don't fall and bend? All right, I got it. Just, I'll get it. I'll get it. All right. Now, let's cut this one. It's a lot nicer than jumping on it, I can tell you that. You know what I mean? Jumping on something and trying to cut it. Beautiful. Love it. Leave that one there for a second. Fina wants to help. You know you want to help? That one's good. This one we're going to take a little bit off there. Let's see how I line it up there. Isn't that nice? It's like butter. All right. We are going This one we're going to start probably right here because it's noise. We got 2 lines. We can start right with that square piece right there. Perfect, I think. What do you think? Yes. Let's do it. Bring it all as far as we can. I guess. Looks good. I do not want to put my knee in that because it's so easy to. Let's do this. Hold it in place. I think this is the trick right here, doing the tape thing. That's the deal. Mm-hmm. To get it on and not destroying anything. Let's go that way. That works. Flop this bad boy out of the way. Jolene's on the ball. You know you got a good helper when they think before you do. They're trying to help you think. Like Jolene with the center and all that stuff. She's right on ball. She's right on cue. Ooh, be careful of that piece. Set that aside. There's no ball in this glue, I guess. Generally, every can I've ever used generally has a mixing ball inside. You usually shake it till you hear the ball go. Fina's going to be there forever. Just as she should be. Headliner's not going to fall down. We're gluing it both sides. You can glue one side if you want to, but I just kind of feel better off doing both. Nothing worse than an old car and your headliner coming down. Grab some of this glue, glue it, stick it back up. You obviously see everybody putting like pins in it and stuff like that. Just go to your local hardware store, Canadian Tire store, grab some adhesive glue, glue her up and put her in. So that piece there, do I remember which end is which end? But
see.
Was that the piece I put in there? Or is it that piece?
This is the driver piece.
No, was that the piece I had there? Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you got to be careful on that sort of stuff. Everything's staying down good though. The glue, it's good. Looks really good. And if it overlaps a little bit on this, I'm feeling like I'm not sure what kind of, not sure, but I feel like there's going to be some kind of foam or something that's going to lay over top of that. And like I said before, if this becomes not strong enough there, I'll get another piece of aluminum and go over top of it. I do not feel it will be thick enough that you would ever see it amongst the foam that goes on top of it. Yeah, just kind of waiting there a little bit. So we got another little piece, then we got two, just enough, I'll tell you. These pieces right here, it's just big enough. Nope, this is the one here that we did. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, am I? This one a little bit shy?
It's shy on that corner.
This one is?
Yeah.
Down here?
Yeah, there's not much.
We'll try it on before we go for it. And the reason being is we would hate to not have enough, like you said. We'll just count to 15. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I just got that in there, didn't I? Fina's hair can stay. Let's try this. Should just try it, just to be on the safe side. That's good. Now, was a C on which side? Can you rewind that tape and show me?
Could if I stopped it.
Ah, stop it. Did you see that? Sort of need your hand on that, sweetheart. We got it. We'll roll these after, or I'll just roll them easy. I'll probably roll, well, I'll have to roll them on the material side, but I'll have to put something over top of the roller. And that way there, don't get dirty on the material somehow. Not sure if that's going to be today or what. What time are we at?
56.
I cut through the cement floor of the head too. You can tell I'm pressing down on it. Didn't want to do that. Okay, stop it. Just keep cutting. Yeah, you want to do that? Nice. See if there's any wrinkles. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. No dog hairs, no nothing. If we want it cleaned, then we'll just you've seen us take the blow gun and just do it that way. That's metal. I thought, this Bristol board or metal. Pull this off.
Could leave that.
What's that, sweetheart?
You could leave that and put your pattern right on that edge. If you wanted.
Just want to do this. Yeah, why not? Huh?
Your glue, where is that?
Right behind you. The light one, that's the heavy one. The reason I'm going to go with that tape is because it'll give me a line to go with. Now, just so I know which end goes where, because it didn't seem like it was a straight cut there. And the reason being is, remember when I put that cardboard on, it wanted to shrink in the metal did. And how I got past it is I cut it in half. That's how I got past it. And that's how I get past doing that quite a bit of the time. If there's, something that has to be shrunk, I will cut it and then overlap it, and then zip cut it again and weld it back together. Just do that. I have to remember that that's center. Where the mark is center. That's what I did there. Did I do that right? Hoping. That make sense? Mm-hmm. Hope so. Sometimes get a little confusing. It's alright to be confused. You know what I'm liking so far? I shouldn't probably say it, but I'm liking that we're not getting no wrinkles.
Yeah.
Like it's going pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
No wrinkles. And we've almost got all the pieces done. Almost. 2 side pieces here left to do. I'm probably going to cut them with a zip cut. Now, what time are we at?
102.
102. How about we cut it? We'll glue this one on. We'll just see here in a second. We'll glue this one on. And then we'll go from there. Bum, 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 bum. That's not dry yet. We'll give it a little more time. I'm going to do my push-ups while we're waiting. How's that? Huh? There, when I end this bad boy, I won't be out of breath. All right. Just gonna touch this. Good. Nervous, see that? Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to knock the end of that razor blade off. I'm happy too, we also got everything pretty lined up, each piece with what's going on. Like what I mean by each piece, we started at all the points of the circles and it should look fairly decent. Get in there. Play a little chain of turn on that one. You better be good to me. Huh? You better be good to me. Come on. Come on. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Wonderful. Said it before. Wonderful. Nice. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for coming back. I really appreciate it. These are all the pieces that we got covered so far. So we've got the 2 pieces for down here, piece for down there. These 2 pieces go here. We have 2 more pieces to cut to put here. We're going to do the exact same process. I feel like I'm going to mark these on the metal. I feel like I'm going to cut them with the zip cut. Our extra metal's down there. Our extra metal's down there. I feel like I'm going to cut them with the zip cut, and the reason being is as of this. And I hope that you know that I probably can do that. And then we'll do the exact same thing. We'll glue them on the best we can with what's left, which is not much. Wow. It's supposed to work. We didn't put the last one on, did we? But what I want to tell everybody, have a great day. Come back tomorrow, and we'll be here. Have a great one, everybody. Thanks, Jolene. You were an excellent help.